Welcome to the Begley Library tutorial on narrowing your topic. If at any point you need assistance or have a question, please do not hesitate to contact a librarian. When you begin a research assignment, the first thing to do is decide on your research topic. It should be something that's directly relevant to the subject matter in your course. The next thing to do is to find out how your topic fits in with other topics and into the larger scheme of the discipline. Use reference books, ebooks, and even Wikipedia and similar sites. Skim over the sources related to your topic. Follow the links to other sources and learn about how it connects with other questions and issues. Now it's time to get your research topic to just the right balance between broad and narrow, general and specific. It needs to be general enough that you can find enough information sources on it. You also don't want to write a paper that goes in a dozen different directions, so your research topic needs to be specific enough that you won't be overwhelmed by thousands of search results and too much to write about. Usually people's topics start out too general, like diversity, child development, solar power, or the American Revolution. You'll never have time to research and write about such a broad topic. When it comes to topics that are too specific, it really depends on what subject area you're studying. Some subjects are relatively new and have a lot that is unknown and unexplored. In those subjects, your narrow topic may not seem all that narrow. Other subjects are well established and scholars have covered increasingly specialized niches within the field. In those subjects, your narrow topic may seem almost ridiculously specific. It also matters how strong your library's collection is in the subject area you're working in. You need to be able to get a sufficient number of research materials from a diversity of resources. What I want to do now is give you an idea of how you move from a general research topic to a specific one. We often refer to this as narrowing down. First, let's start with a really big topic, George Washington. I type it into the search box and put it in quotation marks because that's how you tell databases and search engines such as Google that these words belong together as a phrase. Then I click search. There are 37,257 search results. That's way too many information sources to scan through. It also means there's way too much information to write about in one paper: his military service, political career, personality and beliefs, and the impacts he made on the country. You can get an idea of what subtopics are available within your larger topic from what you've learned in your course and from the background research you did in order to decide on your topic to begin with. The way you narrow down your topic is to add one or more additional related topics and look where they overlap. When you take the topic George Washington and add the topic military career, you get the subtopic George Washington's military career. If George Washington's military career is still not specific enough for you, you can add another topic to it. For instance, the French and Indian War, where George Washington first made a name for himself as a military leader. George Washington, in quotation marks, is still up here in the search box. Add the word and then quote military career, close quote, also in quotes because it's another phrase. The word and is actually a Boolean operator which tells the database to look for both of the things in the search. Click search. So here is the search results list, and there are far fewer information sources now, only 10. Does it seem likely that there are only 10 articles about George Washington's military career in a huge database like Academic Search Complete? That indicates you probably need to come up with better keywords for this topic. Put an open parentheses in front of military career And after military career, put an or and then all these keywords joined by ors. Remember that if the keyword is more than one word in length, you will want to use quotation marks around the entire set of keywords or key phrase. Parentheses around all these keywords joined by ors will tell the database that you want search results that have any or all of these keywords in them. Parenthesis, quotation, military career, close quotation, or general, or quotation, American Revolution, close quotation, or quotation, Revolutionary War, close quotation, or quotation, War for Independence, close quotation, or quotation, French and Indian War, close quotation, or Colonel, close parenthesis. Sometimes it's helpful to know a little about your topic before you start researching. That lets you know what kinds of keywords you might want to search. That is why it is always best to start by looking in your textbook and course materials, and also in reference books and ebooks about your topic. Once you have typed all your keywords in, click Search. 2,528,179 search results. That's more like what you would expect a big database to have about a topic as big as this. But it's too many articles to scan through all their titles, and definitely too much material to write about in an ordinary research paper. This search needs to be narrowed down further. Here's where the concept gets a little tricky. You narrow your topic by adding a concept, by adding all those keywords that are synonyms and related terms for military service. But now the search needs to be narrowed more by deleting all the keywords that are not relevant, such as general, American Revolution, Revolutionary War, War for Independence, and all the ors between those words. Click Search. 82 results is a great number, as long as most of them are scholarly, relevant, and available in full text or via resource sharing. But what if you had wanted to narrow it down another way, by adding yet another topic? You can still do that. Let's go back to the search with all the Revolutionary War keywords, as well as the French and Indian War keywords. After that set of parentheses at the end, add another and another open parentheses, strategy or tactics, close parentheses. Click Search. That gives us 256 search results. Again, this is a good number. That's enough to research, but not too much to deal with. But here's a caveat about that number. You got 256 articles, but you didn't necessarily get 256 usable articles. Some might not be scholarly. Some might be a little off topic. Some might not be available to read immediately. And then, well, you're searching in Academic Search Complete, which is a huge database covering all topics. Sometimes you'll get some completely irrelevant articles, like this one titled Delivering Integrated Strategies from a Mobile Unit to Address the Intertwining Epidemics of HIV and Addiction in People Who Inject Drugs, the HPTN 094 Randomized Controlled Trial Protocol, parentheses, the Integra study, close parentheses. This is totally irrelevant. Maybe one of the authors worked at George Washington University, and the title does have the word strategy. You should never constrain your research to just these big multidisciplinary databases. Use the subject-specific ones as well. You'll find them on the Begley Library homepage under Research. Anyway, once you've got your topic narrowed, your search results list in a big database like Academic Search Complete or a smaller but more subject-specific database like American Antiquarian Society Historical Periodicals should be somewhere between 50 and 500. Not too many to skim over, but enough that you have plenty of information and perspectives to deal with. Also remember that if you have many articles in your search results list, you may have to navigate through multiple pages of search results. In Academic Search Complete, the button to show more results is at the bottom of the page. So, to make a long story short, with a search narrowed so that you get between a few dozen and a few hundred search results, even if a lot of the search results are useless or unavailable, you should still have plenty of sources to use in any assignment. If at any point you need assistance or have a question, please do not hesitate to contact a librarian.